This video is going to be some high-level tips on creating a real estate brand that conveys your unique value to your clients and earns you recognition in your marketplace. Whether you're a new real estate agent or you've been in the industry for a while and you're just looking to dial in your branding, maybe level up your social media game, taking time to establish your real estate brand allows you to better serve your clients because as you build your brand, you have a strong connection to your values and you have systems in place that make you more effective so that time, money, and energy is going back into your business and the value that you provide. In summary, my high-level tips are: give yourself time for the ideas phase and be open to pivoting. Invest in professional presentation. I'm thinking logo design and professional photography. Create templates and focus on people-centered content, and that includes you. I'll get in what I mean by that. Truly, any one of these points could be a whole video, but I did say high level and I'm going to try to stick to that. I'm editing this video now, and it is worth noting that your brand is the visual components of your business, such as your logo, your font, your color palette, as well as the tone of voice in your writing and how you speak to convey your key messages and mission. And it also includes the quality of your service. So ideally, all of these things come together to create a brand that is recognizable and makes a positive impression on the people that you want to work with. So as a real estate agent, whether you spent time on the visual aspects of your brand or not, your reputation is your personal brand, and that goes a long way. Ideally, you grow to a place where the majority of your business is coming from repeat clients or referrals. And in the past, it was easier to do that without having a presence on social media. However, today, social media is such a powerful tool with staying connected with existing clients, connecting with new people, people in your community, and other professionals, that is the lens that I view these tips through, but they are really applicable off social media as well. The last thing that I will say now that I have the camera rolling again is that you might not necessarily get opportunities to work with new clients solely through your social media presence. However, it will really lend to your credibility if somebody is following up on an interaction that they had with your business in real life or a recommendation that they received by searching you online. And that's where this really pays off, to focus on your online presence as well as your branding. Jumping into my first point, give yourself time during the ideas phase and be open to pivoting. My name is Ricky Lee Jewell. I'm on the North Pacific Homes team with my husband, Alex, and we rebranded Alex's real estate business from Hughes Real Estate to North Pacific Homes in March of 2022. At that time, I was working as an unlicensed assistant for Alex's real estate business, as I was also studying and working towards becoming a licensed agent myself. And while Alex experienced a lot of success under the Hughes Real Estate brand, we knew that long-term that wasn't reflective of our vision for what we thought that our shared real estate business could become. And that was when I started putting a lot of time and energy into what our rebrand would look like. And the reason why I say it's so important to give yourself time during the ideas phase and be open to pivoting is that when you're investing time and energy and money into your brand, you want to make sure that it feels authentic to you, because if it's authentic to you, it's going to be natural for you to progress with that brand. Of course, you're always learning and you're always leveling up within your business, and you're gonna make changes along the way, but that foundation should be pretty solid in order for you to progress in a really meaningful way that is consistent and cohesive for your clients. I'm gonna put some screenshots up here of what the ideas phase looked like for North Pacific Homes, and you'll see right away what I mean by pivoting. Those early iterations were built around the name North Pacific Luxury, and switching to North Pacific Homes was a lot more aligned with what we were actually trying to communicate. We did have ideas around like luxury service, but we were inadvertently sending the message that we didn't work with clients who were in a certain price point. I'm very grateful that we were open to pivoting, and that leads me into invest in professional presentation. For us, that meant that while I had a level of comfort with design applications that I was using, ultimately, we knew that for the quality of branding that we wanted to have, working with an expert in that field was the best decision that we made for our brand in the long term. We were so lucky to work with our close friends, Morgan and Chris from Striking Modern, because they took all of those early mock-ups that I did and really turned it into something better than we could have ever imagined. They did our logo and they designed our website. And with that, we got a brand guidelines package that goes over the fonts we use, the colors we use, several different iterations of our logo that are in professional design files. So when we send those for printing purposes, we know that the integrity of the logo is always going to be there. They designed our website in a way that really helps us stand out in the industry and also gives us the capabilities to go in and add stuff to the website. I write all of the blog posts on the North Pacific Homes website. I'm always going in there and tweaking things and making it better. And it was so important for us to feel really confident and proud of our front-facing visual, which is our website. And professional photography. Having a stock library of high quality images that you can use in your marketing is a game changer, but it's also really just the standard now. Absolutely recommend doing that. It's so worth it. And find a photographer who can shoot photos in the lighting, editing style that is consistent with your branding. You know, if your branding is more neutral tones and bright and clean looking, then you maybe wouldn't want to go to a photographer who shoots in more of a like dark and moody landscape style. Obviously, those photos are also beautiful, but you can't just pick a photographer because you love their work. You have to love their work and it has to be consistent with your branding. This segues really nicely into creating templates. Creating templates for your brand absolutely also includes standards for how you're answering emails, how you're providing checklists. But for this video specifically, I'm going to be talking about templates as it relates to social media. And we're going to be focusing on Canva because Canva is accessible to people of all sorts of design backgrounds. You could go into Canva, upload your logo, your brand fonts, and your high quality images, and start making templates for posts that you want to be doing consistently on social media. And this is wonderful for helping you stay consistent. It saves you so much time. You can create the template for what you want your new listing post to look like, and then you can go and you can clone that and punch in your new information, and you know that this is going to be consistent across your profile. You can also make these templates, then export them and put them side by side in a grid format if you are more conscientious of what your Instagram grid looks like. That might not be for everyone, but regardless of whether you are very specific about what your aesthetic flow is on Instagram or you are just looking to save time, having templates is a great way to do this. Again, I'm going to put stuff up on the screen just to show some examples of how we do this for the North Pacific Homes brand. And that leads us into, last but not least, focus on people-centered content. And what I meant by, and that includes you, is yes, real estate is buying homes, it's selling homes, but as a real estate business, you are selling a service. And that means that you're selling yourself. If you're in real estate, you enjoy working with people and you love helping people. So yes, showing the homes that you've helped your clients buy or sell is a reflection of what you can achieve in the industry. It's more so about your strengths and your experiences and the opportunities that you can provide your clients and the relationships that you're building. And to build relationships, people need to get to know you and have a better understanding of what you have to offer. You do have to put yourself out there. I fully understand you can be really confident in your ability to serve as a real estate agent and feel super uncomfortable putting yourself as the face of your brand, but it gets easier the more that you do it. This can be especially uncomfortable if you're a newer real estate agent, and I would really recommend sitting down and, as part of coming up with your brand, really think about the experiences that you've had that make you a good fit for your clients. It is so easy to fall into the trap of wishing that you'd gotten into the industry sooner. You know, I think that we've all heard that from someone, but don't discredit how your past experience positioned you to be the best realtor that you can be for your clients now. Alex started his real estate business after working in the construction supply industry, and so he really leaned into that in the beginning. He had a lot of knowledge of developing areas around Victoria. He had specific knowledge about building supply materials, and that made him a great choice for a lot of people. Thinking about myself moving into the real estate industry, I really gravitated towards the relationship building and having the opportunity to be somebody that you could trust and you could count on during the largest transaction of your life that is going to impact every part of your life. That felt like a huge privilege to me and like something that was really special to be a part of. And looking at my experience in public relations, I knew that I had the skills to effectively communicate to clients everything that they needed to know to make the best decision for them. I knew I had the skills to advocate on behalf of them when needed and communicate with other realtors to get the best possible outcome for our clients. And so instead of looking at my move into real estate from this like, oh, I wish that I had started sooner, I really focused on the fact that my experience actually made me really well suited to the position and stepped into that role with confidence that I could keep learning while also providing a high amount of value. So as a newer agent, I think it's so important that you take some time to connect to that truth, because we all have different experiences that make us well suited for this industry and for our clients. And if you can harness that, then it's going to shine through in your branding, and it's going to put you in front of the people who need you, and you are going to have an opportunity to create really beautiful relationships with people as a result of that. So thank you so much for watching this video. It was a little sporadic. I feel like I rambled a little bit, but we got through it, and I love making this type of content. So if you are interested in diving a bit deeper into Canva and how we use Canva for a real estate business, or any topics like that, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you.